Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So I went on a bit of an adventure to the sand collection desert and I just gathered a load of sand ready to smelt so that you can use the glass in the tanks here at the aquarium. And you may see that I've done a fair bit of work. Let's just put these in ready to smelt. Oh, this is what we had cooking yesterday. We should have more than enough, and it's definitely better to have more materials than less materials. And I put all this stuff away. But yes, I've been working a bit more on the layout and everything and putting in the floors to make sure everything is good and exactly as I want it. So there's now a definite path of where everybody goes when they come up here now. And I made like this little balcony. I think I'll actually jump down. Try not to break my legs while I do that. And show you what I've done. So these are actually going to be the windows into this exhibit here, and once again I'm still not sure what's going to be in here, but it's got to be some sort of aquatic animal, because I want to add in a little screen that goes into a little tank at the bottom. But I thought this was a cool idea to do, so I have the little jutty off balconies and I decided to add in a little slope because I like the look of that. And then inside I've put this chiseled cobblestone texture, which I really like because it adds like a little finish to the glass when I put the glass in. And I've also decided that I'm going to use this sort of technique to make the little fence barricade bits at the top so you don't fall into the exhibit. And these are actually DaVincing sculptures. It's an iron block that has been chiseled. Well, it's actually been, what's the tool called? It's this one here. It's a shaver. Which shaves, hang on, let's sort out my inventory and I'll show you how I did it because I need to get some more. It shaves off little lines of the iron block, and I'm just going to do this to completely get rid of this iron block because I need these pieces. There we are, no more iron block. But these pieces are then put in a little line, and I've got to remember, I think they're 2 apart, yeah. So it goes like this. Actually, I think it's best to do this by the wall because then I've got something to lean it against. It goes like this. No, not there. It's like this, yeah, and then 2, and then another one, and then 2, and then another one. And I need lots of those because those are going to be the little fancy things. So I'm just going to make a few of those. How many do I need? I think 6 per balcony, so I need 12 because I've already finished the balcony. Yeah. So we have 3. That's not going to work, is it? Sometimes it gets a bit glitchy because it needs to know that there's no block there. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get this Carpenter's block just to update the block, tell it that it's empty and that you can put a DaVincing block in it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and when you stand in the block, that is when it then says no, we're not going to put anything in it. It like realizes that it's actually an air block. Okay, so we'll put that there, this, and another trick that I found out, if this is going to let me do it, is with the DaVincing sculptures, if you look north, I think I've said this before actually, but if you look north and then break the sculpture, then it places the orientation exactly as you want it. So how many of these have we got? We've got 7, so we need 5 more. Okay, 1, 2, there we are, 1, 2. Okay, we've got to update all of these, tell them that they're empty. And I've actually been making a lot of DaVincing sculptures as little furniture pieces to put in Minecraft, and that's not finished. I haven't really had enough time to actually fill out the building yet, but I will probably show you that to you in the future because I really do love the DaVincing mod. I love making the little signs. It's like pixel art. It's so cool. Okay, so we have all our pieces now. our 12 fences, and I'm actually going to come up here and grab, actually it's not in here, is it? I think it's in my backpack. The stone bricks, disordered stone bricks, because that's what we're going to be using. And we'll pop up here, and I'm actually going to make this wood like this. Same with over here and over here as well. And I need to eat something. And did you just hear a zombie? I can see the zombie on the mini-map. I can see the zombie in the flesh. What are you doing here? How did you get here? Oh, it set me on fire. How dare it? Where did it come from? How did it get up here? I mean, I know that a few mobs keep spawning in this little cove area down. Oh, there were stairs. Perhaps that's how we got up. But this is going to be the little area where the glass tunnel is going to be, so you can walk in. And I think we're going to put sharks in here. I think that would be something cool to be in here. I might have to dig down a bit because I don't think it's deep enough. I think it's 4 blocks and then the floor. And this is actually dripping water because the dolphin exhibit is right above this. You can actually see it on the mini-map. So that's where that's going to go. And I'm going to make the very bottom floor the chiseled cobblestone because I really like that texture. But we'll work on this for the moment. So I've covered it in the wood, and then I'm going to give it the little, I'm going to call this the wallpaper, the little paneling, the little wallpaper paneling. Just to hide that wood texture. And same over here and over here as well, like that. And then we can fill those blocks in, and these blocks in, and these blocks in, and I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go up, and should we put in the tanks or should we do the walls first? I think I'll do the tanks because then I can finish those off screen. Well, I could finish the walls off screen as well, I don't know. I'm going to put the fences in first now though, so got to remember how to do this. So it was on the left when I destroyed it, so I think it's like this. Yeah. This one is going to be a bit more annoying because I can't place the blocks where I want them to be. Yeah, like that. Actually, they're all going to be annoying, aren't they? Because they hang off the edge and I've got no support. But yeah, that will do. And I've got to do the same here as well. So that one is fine, if it'll let me place it. Why won't it let me place it? Oh. I think it's because I had shift down. And let's try this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we are. Now I've just got to break all these blocks that I had to put down. That one. Ah, it took off the little wallpaper paneling thing. Oops. What? No! Thank goodness the vines are here though. I was like, why am I falling slowly? Okay. Yeah, there we are. I will just place the paneling back. Try not to fall down that giant hole there. I'd cover it up, but this is all going to be dug out anyway. That looks alright. I like it. I like it. Okay, so now we're going to start work on the tanks. And I've added like little windows here. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep them. They just let a bit of light in at the moment. But let's start from the top up here. We'll grab the glass. I'm going to chisel it into a better looking glass. Oh wow, that's melted already? That was so quick. Okay, diamond chisel. Oops. Borderless glass, I think that's the one I need. Yeah. Okay, so first thing is there is a tank here, and I'm not sure what's going to be in it because yeah, it's a very small one, and I'm also not sure whether I should put the glass straight down, and I'll explain what I mean in a second. That's marble, I don't want marble. I need some cobblestone. Yeah, I need this. So what I am going to do is why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do either. Okay, so the glass is going to go here, like this. And I don't know whether to put the glass straight down so that the glass rests against the wood, or whether to put a block there like that, or even whether to put a block like this and put the tank on top of that. So this one is like you're looking into a tank, like this little shelf, if you get what I mean, there, and you're looking into it, and this is like a full floor to ceiling one, and I don't know whether to do that or that. At the moment I think we're going to stick with this, though elsewhere in the aquarium I might do this sort of technique. I'm not sure though, I'm not sure. But I'll break this, and I'm going to keep, yeah, I need to get my Silk Touch pickaxe, which is in my mining backpack. Yes it is. And this will pick up the glass for me. Yeah, so I think I'll keep it like this for the moment. Oops, wrong one. But I'll see. Because it might look a bit weird. I'm not sure though. Because I mean, I want to put a little plaque saying what's in the tank as well, and I don't want to put that straight onto the glass. But I'll see, I'll figure it out. Okay, so yeah, there's that tank there, that small tank, and then there's going to be a huge tank here, where these carbonous blocks are. And I'll just put down the lining for that, and that stops around there, and it continues here, and the traffic is being noisy again. Yeah, then it stops here-ish, yeah. And the thing with this tank is that it's going to go down. Well, it's going to be a multi-level tank, so it's going to be on this top, the very top level here, but it's also going to go, oh, there's blocks. It's also going to go down to this level, and then I'm not sure if I want to go even further and take it down to the bottom, because I could do that if I wanted to. The only thing is, I don't know how I'm going to do the sides of the tank, because I don't know whether I want this to be glass or whether I want it to be a bit more symmetrical and have the same sort of layout as this does here. I don't know. Once again, it's a very simple thing, but it's going to annoy me if I don't get it spot on. But that's going to be that tank, and we'll sort that out. And then this is the tank that's going to look outside, and this is what I mean by that design, because I like this little ledge here looking out into this pool, and especially because it like stops here and you don't have the glass going straight down to the floor. So I'm just going to replace these carbonous blocks with the glass, and I think this might even be like the first tank in the aquarium that we get filled with water. Okay, so we'll break these. The thing with this tank is I don't know whether to continue it past the stairs, because there is a little place around here that is going to have stairs going down, and if I continue it, I don't know whether it's going to interfere with the stairs or what's going to happen, or whether I should move the stairs. So I'll figure something out. The other thing is I don't know whether to replicate this pattern at the top of the tank as well. So I don't know. But I'll put the blocks where I know they're definitely going to be, as I did yesterday. So yeah, that's one tank. Then we have this tank, and actually I think I might stop at this level actually. I think I might do a similar technique. I think I will. I think that's going to look good. Nice and consistent. That's what we're going to do. So I'll have that to there, and I think we might actually do a similar thing, maybe a pillar. I think, yeah, let's do a pillar of this stone tile thing. Yeah, like that. That doesn't look too bad. And the same here, like that. And then this is going to be the cobblestone tiles. Ta-da! That looks okay. And then the glass is going to be floor to ceiling. And we'll start putting that in. And we need to chisel some more. Oops. Like this. Okay. Oh, it's the glass. It's so clear I forgot it was there. And we'll do this side. And if you have suggestions of what to put in these tanks, please let me know, because I'm not actually sure of, out of all the mods that we have installed, what mobs could go in here. Like, I completely forgot that MoCreatures had its own stingray. Let's actually check that again, because I'm sure when I typed it in I didn't see anything. Wow, how did I miss that? Okay, but we'll carry on doing this. I really do think that a cool mob to add in would be a seahorse. Like, just imagine how cool that would be. See them going up and down. Last time I went to an aquarium, they had a little seahorse place, and seahorses are so cute. I love them. I think they're probably my favourite aquatic creature. I'm trying to think of something that I love more. I did like starfish, but starfish are quite creepy. Like, they're very scary when you know about their habits, their feeding habits, how they like absorb creatures, like, and digest them, and their mouth. Ugh. I actually have a starfish, not like a living one, but like, well, I mean, it must be dead, but I have one of them on my bookshelf at home. Oops, that's not the right glass. What am I doing? Yeah. Oh no! Oh, what am I doing? I don't want to break that glass. I don't want to waste resources. There we are. But yeah, I have quite a few like shells and starfish at home. I have a really big, I think it's called it's called a spider conch. Yeah, that's its name. I'm starting to doubt myself there, but no, that's what it's called. And I got that from a shop when I went to a beach. I think it was in Wales, actually, which is not a very sunny place if you know about it. Well, I mean, England is not a very sunny place in general. Well, the whole of the UK is not a very sunny place. And we tend to be... What am I doing? That's what I get when I'm talking and building. We tend to be known for the amount of rain that we get over here. Okay, so this is going to be sand, this bit here, and I need to give myself a way to get out. No. So the other day it was me constantly falling off things. Today it's me constantly throwing things on the floor. Not good, not good. Okay, and a pillar like that, and no, nearly broke that. Yes, there we are. That is cool. That is cool. I love it. And we've just got to actually wait. What are we doing? What am I doing? Is this right? Because the walls are going to be wood. I guess if I make the supports this stone brick, then it will be okay. Yeah, I don't want to make it all like that though. So I have these commoners blocks. I think maybe we'll start laying down the walls of this place anyway, because yeah, this is how high it's going to be. And if I bring this back all the way over here, then I can just demonstrate me building the walls and then finish the rest off camera. Oh my gosh, I wish that the cars would stop honking their horns. It makes me so angry. They have no reason to. Just them being very impatient. But that's Manchester for you. Yeah, this is a bit boring, but okay. Should I add windows actually? Should I add windows up here? I don't know. I just realised we're going to need a lot of lapis, and what am I doing? Yeah, like that. So I'm gonna go grab the mahogany because that's what I'm going to be using first. I've got to eat something though. Yeah. Mahogany. And I'll turn this into planks. And we'll grab some lapis. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough. I'm going to need to go mining. And we'll just place this in like this. All the way across. Like so. Yeah. Oh, no, I messed up. Where is my hammer? I think I put it away, I did. It's so cool though. Ah, what am I doing? It's so cool though how this wood turns into such like a vibrant blue. It's so cool, I love it. So yeah, this wood is the normal wood I think, and that's the spruce wood, and we're not going to be using those. We're going to be using this mahogany wood and maybe a bit of the birch wood in places just to give it a bit of a variance a bit of a change. Okay, so oops. And we have our dolphin over there. I was going to tell you about the time that I went to America and I got to swim with dolphins, and swimming with dolphins adds a very like a lot more fun than it actually was, because all we did was we got to stand in like this little pool and touch the dolphin, like pat it on its head. That was so long ago, I don't really remember much of it though, but that was like the first and only time that I've been to America, and that was to go to Florida, to go to Disney World, and I haven't been back since, so I would love to. And I'm not a master of accents at all, but I would so love to be able to learn to do the accent. I'd love to be able to learn to do the accents of any place, like even the many different dialects in the UK. I can't do any of them. I can only do my accent, and I don't even try to do that, it just happens. And I don't even know what my accent is, because I come from the middle of England, and apparently it's a very default accent. But this is coming along nicely. Yeah. Okay, so I shan't bore you anymore with what I'm doing, so I will end the video here, and off camera I will finish building the rest of the walls. I think the bit that I will show you is going to be the roof, because that will be quite entertaining to construct, because I know it's probably going to involve me falling off things a lot. And yeah, so down there we have the very bottom floor, and I'm thinking that actually I'll go show you that. What am I doing? Yeah, I'll show you the very bottom floor before I finish the episode, because I don't want to fall and break my legs. I said, look! Oh my gosh, skeletons, you're not welcome here. I need to lighten this up, brighten this up. I need to place torches down. Stop shooting me, you're on fire. Well, that didn't help at all. But yeah, so down here, I want to do... Oh, there's another one. They're going to keep distracting me, aren't they? I'm going to turn around, there's going to be like another 7. They won't let me finish my sentence. But at the very bottom, down here, I want to have some sort of big like pool, like quite shallow. And I think I might put the stingrays in here. And maybe other things like, I don't think we have octopus, do we? Let's see, no, I don't think we have the entity, but we have the item. We have squids though. I mean, I guess we could put those down here in a tank or something. Or maybe when I eventually get back to modding, I can make a few aquatic models to put in. I think that would be useful for everybody on the server as well. But my to-do list keeps growing and it's never going to stop. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, yes. Oh my gosh, look at all those arrows in my back. So, I will end the episode here. As always, the code is on screen, and I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!